Hello, I'm filming this in the morning. It is Wednesday, and I wanted to make this video for parents. Whether you're a working parent, stay-at-home parent, or you are hybrid, you work from home and then go into the office sometimes. Every day, or a majority of the days, it may feel like Groundhog Day. And I wanted to really tap into the idea of gratitude. And I was like, man, and I thought about it, why does every day feel repetitive? Because we are shaping, as parents, we are shaping our children's futures. We are creating stability, and with that comes some repetition. And sometimes, especially like when you're going to school full time, when you're working full time or even part time, finding that balance can be really, really difficult. And I honestly have to remember to take care of myself on the difficult days. Yesterday was a really difficult day for me. The content I am learning in school, this chapter was very difficult, and I retained a majority of the information. So I have to give myself credit where credit is due, but it was really, it was really challenging. It was a challenging day. And it started out really good. I took the kids to go get some breakfast, and it was fun, and we had fun, and we all talked and ate, and it was really good food. I took them to Tudor's. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Tudor's Biscuit World. Yeah, there's definitely one here, and I drove 33 minutes because we live out in the country to go get some Tudors, and I regret nothing. It was awesome. And these country roads, they can be challenging to drive, so it was good for me to get out and do that. But yesterday started out really good. And for my UNV 101 class, I got to make a vision board, a vision collage on Pinterest, and it was really cool. I was like, oh, I've never done this before. And it really spoke to me, it was fun. And then I got into my health information management class. Chapter 5, I did really well on. I grasped the concepts. Chapter 6, on the other hand, it was a lot of information systems. It was all kind of jumbling together. So researching outside of the course was helpful for me, and the practice exercises, they really helped me. I did phenomenal on my test, which I was stressing out about because we had to write, an APA format on one of the questions. College writing, it can be challenging sometimes, but I did it, and it felt really good. So back to the topic of gratitude. So I was like, oh, I slept really well. All the kids were in my bed with me. Where we live out in the country, there can be spiders. Apparently there's a spider in my daughter's room. And we're gonna take care of it a little later, but all the kids ended up in the bed with me. And my son's drink spilled all in the bed. And I was like, I woke up wet. I was like, what is this? Just drenched, like, fuck. So I went back to, I put a towel down, went back to bed. And I woke up and I was like, man, it's raining again. Like, and I wasn't looking to my blessings. And so I took some time and I prayed. And I continued to think about a job of a parent. We are creating a better future and, present tense time for our children. So don't ever think that the work you do goes unnoticed, because our jobs are so important. And making these vlogs, it's so healing for me to, talk to you guys. And I'm very selective about who I, associate with. I have, before I moved, I had, like a majority, like a few friends, but we fell out. Things happened and we grew as people. And like things just changed. So I have, some friends here in Northern Virginia, and they're all busy parents too. So I find that spending time with people actually drains me, and I've become more of an introvert, especially with my recent autism diagnosis. I find that, spending time with people every once in a while is good for me. But I need a lot of time alone. I'm a very introspective person, and I enjoy writing. I enjoy, journaling, making things that make my heart happy, like natural candles and soap and body oil. And I enjoy somatic practices and nature and, just things that really are just so good for the sensory, process. Oh, here comes my son. Sorry, I was helping my daughter. She is currently making a dragon puppet. So she was tracing, I guess it's a part of the process, and I was helping her out. I was also on my phone. I had two phones, and one I use like for spam, and that's the number that people have, to get a hold of me. But found out that somebody in our family, they fell. I don't know how they are doing. But I am standing by and waiting to hear. It was I don't want to say who. It wasn't anybody in our immediate family, but I do hope she is doing better, and sending out my thoughts and prayers. I hope she's feeling better today. But yes, gratitude, like a gratitude meditation, gratitude journaling can really help set the tone for your day and change your perspective, So I really appreciate you watching my video, and this week I'll be able to make more like yoga and somatic shorts, and which is pretty cool. I really enjoy doing that, just movement and I love it. So Thank you all, divine souls. And yes, I'm wearing a camo hoodie. It's nice. It's real nice. feeling very yee. Yes. Thank you all.